You can't turn a blind eye to a phenomenon that has been going on for a while now. As the camera pans across the bustling streets of Santa Monica, we see a young girl captivate onlookers with her hypnotic violin performances. The young virtuoso in question is Karolina Protsenko, who is undeniably one of the most famous buskers in the world right now. Keep watching as we delve into the life of Karolina Protsenko and how she became the star she is today. Karolina captured the hearts of many with her talent. With her extraordinary talent and irresistible charisma, Karolina, who is originally from Ukraine, has won the hearts of millions of people. She has earned significant praise for her versions of popular songs, which include Ed Sheeran's Shape of You and Tones and I's Dance Monkey. As a result, she has achieved a committed following all around the world. Karolina Protsenko was born on October 3, 2008, in the city of New York, which is located in the United States of America and serves as the capital of Ukraine. Her family made the decision to move to the United States in 2015, which brought about a significant change in their lives. Her upbringing was steeped in the wonderful melodies of guitar and piano, as Karolina was born to parents Nikolai and Ella Protsenko, both of whom were accomplished musicians themselves. She continues to share her musical experience with her two younger brothers, which contributes to the harmony that exists within their musical household. Karolina Protsenko and her family have made their home in Simi Valley, California, ever since they arrived in the United States. Karolina continues to live there for the time being. It is not true that Karolina was completely self-taught due to her great talent, despite the fact that many people initially believed that she was. Karolina did, in fact, receive professional training in order to enhance her talents and technique, despite the fact that her innate musicality and tremendous ability would be impossible to deny. Where it all began. After moving from Kiev when she was 6 years old, she and her family eventually settled down in Simi Valley, which is located in the state of California, and at the moment she is residing there with her parents, who were both musicians. According to the videos that she has published, she is currently attending one of the private schools in the area in the state of California. Additionally, she began her first violin lessons with her music instructor, Mr. Sam Fisher, in the year 2015. She performed at the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, which was her favorite spot out of all the places she had performed. The open audience was treated to her performance for a considerable amount of time. What was truly remarkable was the fact that a young girl had already achieved such a high level of proficiency in the skill of playing the violin. Soon after, she was referred to as the busking sensation by Daniele Vitale, who was from Italy. This was after the entire continent of Europe was captivated by her performances. The next year, in 2019, she made an appearance on The Ellen Show. During that event, she mentioned her desire to acquire a puppy, and she has been putting the money that she has been earning from the tip jar for the busking bucket in order to purchase one as soon as possible. The amount of money that Ellen had dropped by the time her performance on the show came to a close was rather substantial. Her rendition of the Post Malone song Sunflower on the violin was a cover of the song. It was approximately 4 years ago when she began her journey on YouTube by ingesting the massive song My Heart Will Go On. She soon became an official member of YouTube, and she immediately began uploading videos of herself playing the violin and made them available to the public. Over the course of a short period of time, she's amassed more than a few million people from all around the world who have commented on her films. Due to the fact that she had received classical training, she did not require a great deal of time to learn the pop songs on her violin. For the time being, she has 3 channels on YouTube. One is dedicated to her vlogging videos, another is dedicated to her violin cover song, and the third is dedicated to her voice cover numbers. Examples of her best violin cover songs include songs such as Despacito, Love Me Like You Do, Memories, Shallow, Believer, Diamonds, Shape of You, Never Enough, Fight Song, Someone You Loved, and Can't Help Falling in Love, as well as a great deal of other incredibly popular pop songs. Karolina's formal training began in 2015. Soon after relocating to the United States, Karolina began her formal study in 2015 by enrolling in violin classes with her music instructor, Mr. Sam Fisher. This was shortly after she had moved to the United States. During her time with Mr. Fisher, Karolina was able to improve her technique, become proficient in fundamental concepts, and establish a solid foundation in the repertoire of classical violin literature. In order to broaden her musical horizons, Karolina actively sought out extra opportunities to play the violin as her passion for the instrument deepened. A wide range of educational opportunities, such as workshops, masterclasses, and collaborations with other musicians, were all things that she enthusiastically participated in. Her exposure to a wide range of experiences gave her the opportunity to experiment with a variety of musical styles, approaches, and expressions. During the year 2017, Karolina's career as a musician flourished against the beautiful backdrop of the varied music scene in the state of California. Karolina's music, which she discovered through street performances, became her niche. Karolina's musical career flourished against the backdrop of Karolina's songs as she progressed through her career. She played the violin with such virtuosity that she captivated people, and the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica became her favorite stage. In a short amount of time, films that captured Karolina's riveting street performances began to spread widely on the internet, and they quickly gained interest among people all over the world. People who were walking by stopped to watch her mesmerizing performance and couldn't help but whip out their cell phones in order to take pictures of the enchantment that was taking place right in front of their eyes, the Italian busking sensation. Danielle Visali was the one who bestowed upon her the title of busking sensation. Her talent and determination were rapidly recognized, and she was given the title. Karolina boasts a rich online presence across multiple platforms. The fact that she maintains 3 YouTube channels, a Facebook page, and an Instagram account guarantees that her followers have a multitude of options to interact with her. Her mesmerizing performances can also be streamed on services like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and Amazon Music Unlimited when they are available. Her enormous popularity, which includes more than 10 million followers and spans more than 50 countries, is a clear indication of the magnitude of her global appeal. There have been over 2 billion views of her engaging videos across various social media platforms, including YouTube and other websites. The rendition of Despacito by Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee that Karolina performed was one of the most popular covers that went viral and won the hearts of millions of people all over the world. Additionally, Karolina's YouTube channel features an incredible selection of over 250 violin covers of popular songs from all around the world, in addition to this particular item. The fact that her repertoire includes songs that have topped the charts and are among the most popular songs in the world is a reflection of her varied musical preferences and the wide range of musical influences she has been exposed to. The astronomical viewership that Karolina's covers have received is not the only thing that sets her apart from other artists. The sheer amount of covers that she has done is also. Due to the fact that each of her videos receives an average of approximately 30 million views, her channel has become a popular destination for music enthusiasts who are looking for new and creative renditions of their chosen songs. This remarkable accomplishment is a testament to Karolina's extensive knowledge of music, as well as her capacity to communicate herself in a manner that is relevant to the people who listen to her. She demonstrates her profound admiration for the idea that music is a universal language by immersing herself in songs that come from a variety of languages and civilizations. Karolina's skill was recognized by none other than Ellen DeGeneres in 2019, and she was invited to perform on The Ellen Show as a result of her admiration. The studio audience was left in a state of awe after Karolina went on stage and sang a mesmerizing cover of Post Malone's song Sunflower. Ellen, who was pleased by Karolina's talent and persistence, surprised her with a custom-made blue violin and a tip jar specifically designed for busking. This brought Karolina one step closer to achieving her ambition of getting a puppy. Together with Angelica Hale, who finished in second place on America's Got Talent, Karolina Protsenko made her debut on stage in the year 2020. The audience was left in a state of utter awe as a result of the collaboration between these two young prodigies, who are each a powerhouse in their own right. The connection between Angelica and Karolina was indisputable, as the heartfelt vocals of Angelica were matched by Karolina's excellent playing of the violin. Their choice of song, symphony and Zara Larsson allowed them to exhibit their combined talents in the most effective way possible. They made it very evident from the very beginning that they not only delighted in performing on their own, but that they also delighted in the opportunity to perform together on stage. The audience was drawn into their world of song and wonder because of their exciting enthusiasm, which was contagious. Angelica's voice soared with emotion, filling the auditorium with warmth and beauty as Karolina's violin wove melodies that seemed to float on air. Karolina's violin was playing the sound. Without a doubt, the musical tapestry that they woven together was nothing short of entrancing. Angelica and Karolina have both accomplished great things at such a young age, and millions of people are extremely impressed by their abilities. Considering how young they are, their achievements are quite remarkable. Karolina's journey is marked by continual growth and evolution through her exploration of new creative channels and broadening her horizons. Additionally, she has been able to push the limits of her craft and achieve new heights of musical expression as a result of her growing collaborations with other musicians, which is a crucial component of her artistic evolution. Karolina has had the opportunity to work with musicians from a wide variety of musical genres and backgrounds, which is one of the most noticeable outcomes of her collaborations with esteemed instrumental performers. With the Italian saxophonist Daniele Visali, with whom she recorded a collaborative CD, she worked on a project that stands out as an example. Karolina's impact spreads far and wide, as evidenced by the fact that she has over 8 million subscribers on YouTube and 2 million followers on Instagram. In the year 2022, Karolina was able to create a Kelly Clarkson show, which was a dream come true for her. She was able to meet Lindsey Stirling, who was her idol, and she finally got the chance to meet her. Lindsey, a fellow violinist who is well known for her distinctive combination of classical music and dancing, was the inspiration for Karolina's affection for Lindsey. Karolina started ballet studies and integrated dance into her own performances after being inspired by Lindsey's artistic ability. She had no idea that something much more spectacular was waiting for her when she was asked onto the Kelly Clarkson show to perform one of Lindsey's songs. Karolina was a singer. The host, Kelly Clarkson, took Karolina by surprise when she brought out a Lindsey before she made her appearance. As Kelly talked to Lindsey about her music, her work with non-profit organizations, and her appreciation for Karolina, she said, "The two violinists experienced a happy moment together." The huge surprise arrived at that point. In order to create a wonderful atmosphere for the meet and greet, Kelly requested that Lindsey remain hidden behind the scenes while she conducted an interview with Karolina. Lindsey waited for the ideal opportunity to make her grand entrance as Karolina sat at a distance, oblivious of what was going on. After what seemed like an eternity, Lindsey appeared, and Karolina's expression of happiness was evident. Unable to contain her feelings, she engaged in a profound conversation with the person she looked up to. Lindsey expressed her enthusiasm for Karolina's abilities and dedication, and she praised her capabilities. During a moment that was both full of laughter and tears, Lindsey gave Karolina one of her handcrafted violins as a token of their mutual love for music for the occasion. On the other hand, the surprises did not stop there. The little violinist's desire came true when Lindsey extended an invitation to Karolina to perform with her in a special duet at the conclusion of the event. Karolina enthusiastically accepted the invitation, anxious to share the stage with her hero, and she did so with a sense of satisfaction and appreciation. As the violins played by Lindsey and Karolina intermingled in perfect unison, their duet was a mesmerizing show of talent and togetherness. They had a wonderful time playing together, which was a wonderful experience. It was obvious that their connection consisted of more than just music. It was also independent of age and experience. Because of her talent and the amount of effort she has put in, Karolina has amassed an outstanding net worth of $1.5 million, despite the fact that she is still young. Karolina's story serves as an example to budding artists all across the world, because she has a lifetime of options ahead of her. Karolina Protsenko's star continues to rise as she continues to dazzle audiences with her music. Because of her infinite talents and passion, she is shining a light on the world. Karolina Protsenko's net worth. The question, how much does Karolina Protsenko violin earn, is one that is frequently asked by fans of the violinist Karolina Protsenko. There are around 950.97 thousand views per day on the YouTube channel of Karolina Protsenko Violin, which receives an average of 28.53 million views from users per month. When a channel is monetized with advertisements, it receives a paycheck for each 1,000 times a video is viewed. Channels on YouTube have the potential to earn anywhere from $3 to $7 for every 1,000 views of their videos. Using this information, we're able to make the assumption that the Karolina Protsenko Violin YouTube channel brings in a monthly advertising revenue of $114,12,000 and a yearly revenue of $1.71 million. Nevertheless, it is possible that Net Worth Spot is underreporting the revenue that Karolina Protsenko Violin brings in. Advertising revenue has the potential to bring in as much as $3.08 million annually for Karolina Protsenko Violin, provided that the violin is able to achieve a greater level of earnings. On the other hand, it is not very common for channels to exclusively rely on a single source of revenue. The ability to sell their own items, obtain sponsorships, or earn money through affiliate commissions are all opportunities for influencers. By the year 2024, it is anticipated that Protsenko's net worth will be somewhere in the neighborhood of $1.5 million, taking into account her existing earnings and the potential for development. On the basis of her existing sources of income, this prediction does not take into consideration the possibility of acquiring new sources of income or substantial shifts in her professional trajectory. Because of her current level of achievement and the fact that she has room for further development, it is anticipated that Protsenko's net worth will continue to rise over the course of the next few years. The combination of her talent and her robust presence on the internet gives the impression that she has a bright future in the music industry. Even if there is not a lot of information available regarding Protsenko's personal investments, it is highly probable that she invests a percentage of her income which might potentially contribute to her net worth. Patreon is a platform that enables creators to receive financing directly from their fans, and Protsenko receives financial support from fans in the form of donations and Patreon. Protsenko has published a number of albums, all of which may be purchased on a variety of different platforms. Increasing her net worth is the result of the sales of these records. Even though she has a significant presence on the internet, Protsenko also makes money through her live performances and performances on tour. The opportunity to play at a variety of events and venues have been made possible as a result of her talent and popularity, which has led to an increase in her earnings. Additionally, Protsenko generates revenue from the sale of clothing, which includes goods such as t-shirts, sweatshirts, and other items that feature her logo. The proceeds from these sales are a part of her entire net worth. Soon after, Protsenko's performances garnered a lot of attention, which ultimately led to the establishment of her YouTube account in the year 2016. As a result of the millions of views that her videos have received, she has been able to dramatically increase her net worth. Her videos frequently include her playing popular songs on the violin. A significant portion of Protsenko's income comes from advertisements because he is a well-known YouTuber. By virtue of the fact that her videos have received millions of views, it is estimated that she earns thousands of dollars every single month from YouTube alone. In addition to making a strong presence on YouTube, Protsenko is also active on a number of other social media platforms, such as Instagram and Facebook. Through sponsored posts and collaborations with sponsors, she is able to generate additional cash because of the vast number of followers she has on these platforms. That's all for now. Be sure to like, share and subscribe for more thrilling videos like this.